Hi, my name is Rose Flemming, and I wrote a poem for Dr. King titled, He Had a Dream. His name was Dr. Martin Luther King, and he had a dream that one day in these United States, finally the Emancipation Proclamation Bill would be completely acknowledged, and that all black people all over these United States would finally be free. And we as a people would finally have the rights to go anywhere in this land that we might want to go, and have equal rights to live in these United States free, without being harassed by policemen, without being harassed by the government, without being harassed by racist organizations. I remember him marching down the streets of Atlanta, Georgia with his angel troops, singing their freedom songs. I was only 10 years old back then, but I remember seeing him treated as though he was not a human being. He was pushed around and beat. He was spit at. He was bitten by dogs. He was called out of his names. He was jailed. He was refused most of his constitutional rights and years later murdered. All because of his positive abilities and his sense of peace and understanding, which he so gracefully shared with people all over the world. He had a dream that one day God's men, women, and children, black, white, red, and brown, would walk together hand in hand as equal in God's wonderful land, not caring about the color of their skins anymore, and that black men would no longer be judged by the color of his skin, only by his abilities and knowledge within, and that he and all men could break bread as friends. He had a dream, he had a dream, he had a dream that one day white men and black men could live next door to each other as friends, and peace and harmony, no longer caring about the color of each other's skins, sitting together praying in God's churches as friends. But now I must say to you, Dr. King, we as a people still have a long way to walk. We still have mountain, river, lakes, and valleys to pass, because to this day we are still not completely free. But we will go on singing your wonderful freedom songs until one day the bells of freedom ring all over this world. And if you were here today, Dr. King, I would say that this day has almost came. But we as a people still have to go on living your dreams, making them all come true, knowing in our hearts that if there wouldn't have ever been you, then it's possible that our dreams would have never came true. But they did. And Dr. King, I would say that this was all because of you and other freedom fighters like you. But we are going to go on and on and on, marching on and on, singing your gracious freedom songs until every one of your dreams have came true. And for everything that you've done and everything that you tried to do, I would say, Dr. King, that you are a very extraordinary, special human being. And we will always love you so. And if you're listening from the heavens, I just want you to know that we will overcome someday, and that one day all God's children will join together hand in hand, singing your wonderful freedom songs and saying your precious words, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we're free at last. And I must end this poem saying to America, yes, it is true that today in America we have black senators, mayors, governors, and presidential candidates. But still today, black Americans have to fight for their constitutional rights. However, a day will come that all people are judged by their character and intelligence within, not by their race or religion. Then, finally, racism will end. Thank you.